Loves, do you have God in your life? I mean, truly have God in your life? I ask because I did not for most of my life. In fact, I have just in the last year truly let God in my life, in a sense that I don't worry about anything. I rarely have a bad day. I don't ever have bad days. I have bad moments. I have bad times. And then I remember that God has got my back. And so I wonder, if you've been raised with God, if you have gone to church, if you read the Bible every day, or if you're praying, how can you have fear if God's light is so strong and it's so powerful, and it's been such a blessing and a grace in my life to finally have embraced God. I was told as a child that anyone that believed in God was crazy, that anybody that believed in God was stupid. We weren't allowed to talk about God. I wasn't allowed to go to church. And so, quite frankly, I was afraid of God. And I tried to turn other people away from God because I thought that I was right. And I'm not. I wasn't. But now I have this pure love for God and for everything that He can do. And He keeps showing up in my life over and over again in such beautiful ways. So I hope that you can see the passion that I have in my faith. And I never thought, and people that know me never thought I would be talking about this. It's wild to me how different life feels with God in it. And so I guess I'm just saying, if you are fearful, if you are worried about the state of the world, maybe it's time to get back to God. Maybe it's time to let God in for the first time ever. Maybe it's time to talk to God. Maybe it's time to look at your faith and, really wonder, can you have fear and faith at the same time? Because I believe that if you to have true faith in God, that you know that everything is happening for your higher purpose. That doesn't mean that there's not darkness. That doesn't mean that the devil's not going to try to come in sometimes. But when you really lean into God and you work to make Him proud and you work to do things that align with faith, then God shows up over and over and over again in such a beautiful way. So if you don't got God, get some. Get yourself some God. And get out there and have no fear. Just flow with faith. And check out my YouTube channel, because I'm talking about all things God and health and wellness, and I'm trying to bring light to the planet at a time where it feels awful dark to a lot of people. Tune out, tune into God, tune into wellness, tune into yourself. You're worth it. You are worthy. You are one of God's children. In fact, you're probably His favorite, and so am I. We all are. Love and light.